Okay, all right. I don't know if you're hearing me or you're hearing the fan. I'm hoping you're actually hearing me. Hello? Yeah, yeah, okay. All right, that's actually me. That's me. It is. Let's see what today is. Today is July 12th, 2026, Sunday. Um, yeah, I feel a bit lazy. I feel a bit lazy. This represents some of the work I should have been doing from quite a while. Um, but sometimes you have to get reacquainted with the software that you have because for the longest time I was using Zoom to do a lot of the work, right? And I guess you can make a compromise here and there. I feel like I would probably use Zoom to do the recordings. I can use it for that purpose. And then when it comes to dealing with going live, I can use this this software that I'm using right now called XSplit Broadcaster. And you know what's funny? So years ago when I was trying to start a gaming channel for my YouTube, um I was looking for a piece of streaming software that would allow me to do that. A lot of people spoke highly of OBS Studio, which a lot of people still use. And for whatever reason, I just did not find it very user friendly. And due to that, I just I searched for an alternative, and XSplit Broadcaster is that alternative, right? That is exactly what that represents. My Z failed me a while ago. Yeah. Um, that's what that represents, right? So anyhow, um, we're on the YouTube channel, right? Um, yeah, if you're ever in a situation where you need to find all the other links, there's a link in blue up here, right? You click on that link. Let's see what happens. Ah, there we go. And you know, when you read, you will see everything you need in terms of all the information, right? Um, a Jamaican teacher with a love for MATH, which is more than just mathematics, as the acronym truly stands for, making abundant tangible habits, right? A chess coach with a passion for combining fun with learning, specializing in both literacy and numeracy, right? So you have that. And of course, as you will see, teacher of the following subjects: reading, PEP, mathematics, chess, right? Now I have a bit of space here. I'm not sure why. Yeah. Um, so yeah, I feel like this is a good a good visual of, the links that are available, right? And I keep forgetting what I need to do because I feel like when it comes to, yes, the description is there, and I can always tell you, oh, if you're interested in coming to classes, you can always what you call it now? You can always press the WhatsApp button, right? Silly me though. I should have literally written that right here in the description so that when you go any other pages that you go to and you have any interest in reaching out, right? Press the WhatsApp button right here on Facebook. Yeah, like for further inquiries, right? So Facebook and Instagram definitely has a WhatsApp button on them. Um, so I'm going to add that instruction to quite a few of my pages. Yeah, I'm going to I'm going to make that my next order of business. Um, if you notice, there's a 00 in front of the one in front of the first person tutor. Um, 00, it would have said each zero stands for O, which would be only one first person tutor, right? And so that it's a little bit, so that it's numerical and it still means what I want it to mean. The first zero is only, the second zero is one, and then first person tutor. So this way, on all of my social media, it's very easy to find. 00, then, so you write 00, then first person tutor. Or you can just write first person tutor, put the two zeros in front of it, and then, yeah. But typically when you're searching online, yeah, you'll be able to just find it by, let's open a new tab. If you do this, chances are you'll find it anyway. Let's press enter and see what they say. There we go. Yeah, yeah. Oh yes. Yeah, yeah. Um, I don't know. Let me. Oh, really? Oh, come on. They want me to sign in. I don't necessarily want to do that right now. Okay. Um, can we try it from Google? Let's actually try it from Google, right? Um, no, I don't. No, let's go to Google itself, not from Bing, but from Google. All right, let's type that again. Um, what does it say? Yeah, there we go. There we go. I like that overview, right? First person tutor ran by Jamaican educator, one boss man, even though fine, fair enough. Um, provides engaging face-to-face and online tutoring in reading, PEP, mathematics, and chess. He gamifies learning and is well known for his signature Math with Points series across YouTube and TikTok, right? And the meaning of math is making abundant tangible habits with plenty of intentional notes to self. And they bring up the Instagram and all of these things over here, right? Um Oh, wow. Okay. There's actually, you see, that's why, yeah, 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 yeah. All right. So we didn't do too bad in the SEO. I wonder if, let's try this again. Let's put 00 in front of it and see what they find. Oh, look at that. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I like that. And look at that. They actually, they spelled out the acronym, right? The plenty of intentional notes to self. I like that. Yeah, they actually spell it out right here. They actually did. Look at that. Oh, okay. All right, all right. Yeah, yeah. There we go. I just I wanted to see what it would actually look like. Right. There we go. Let me just scroll down a little bit. That's funny. Teaching style takes a unique video game approach education, a play on the first person shooter genre, hence the name only one first person shooter. He emphasizes foundational confidence. Da 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 da. There we go. Look at that. Yes, yes, yes. Math with points for ELO. and comedy skits on his social media channels. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. All right, I feel like they did a good job. I mean, I I am hoping that the resolution looks a little better in the video because I don't know, it looks good when I'm looking at my screen, but does it come out as well? You know what? I'm actually going to let me do the silly thing right now. I'm going to turn my volume all the way down, because I don't want to have any risk. All right. So let's type in same first person tutor. All right. I made a I made a mistake here. I made a mistake. Look at that. Yeah. All right. So I want to actually look at the quality of the video itself. Um. Okay. It don't look bad. I mean, it could be worse. I thought. I mean, it looks kind of um. It looks a bit hazy on my screen, right? But that's fine. Yeah, I feel like that's a good enough tour, I would think. Let's go back here. Yeah, so the beauty about this is if you're on your mobile device, you can find the YouTube and then the WhatsApp channel, right? So naturally, if you're on the YouTube, you go here, you click on this, it takes you here. And then if you want to go anywhere else, you go to Facebook, you can just click on that, right? Oh, by the way, um, I'm putting it out there. I am putting it out there. Yeah. I'm going to make a video about it too, but I'm kindly asking to get people, or rather, I'm asking people to get me to 100 followers on Facebook simply because I want to go live from Facebook itself. I've not been able to do that since that's the requirement. But yeah, I mean, I'm not going to, how do I put this now? It's not a struggle for me to get to 100. It's not. Especially now that I have the confidence that I can teach more than one subject, right? Initially, I only taught mathematics for City and Guilds and CSEC. That's all I taught. Literally, all I ever taught was City and Guilds and CSEC mathematics. That's all I taught. But now, I have PEP under my belt, as well as reading and chess, right? And, I have interesting ways of integrating, you know, just making different combinations available, right? So I can combine chess with just about any subject you can think of. Chess with reading, chess with mathematics, chess with essentially brain teasers, puzzles, PEP, all of that. And of course, chess with also content creation if you want to, go down that avenue and in that lane, right? Um, right. Oh yeah, I listen. I'm not even going to lie to you. I've given myself so much work that it's it's oh, okay. That was a bit scary. I thought the entire internet went a while ago. Yeah, that was kind of scary. It was. Oh yeah. The featured section, it used to allow you to pin 6 items to your featured section. Apparently they only allow 3 nowadays. Um, you know, I will not question the wisdom of that decision. because I guess it makes sense. It makes it less cluttered, and maybe people aren't gonna scroll all the way to all the possible videos that you have. And what it does is you can just constantly change the different videos on your featured section so that every day there's something new for your visitors to look at, right? Oh, there's something I forgot to tell you. So let's scroll up. This here. You see that? Yeah. Yeah. So any of the Facebook and Instagram pages should have that button on it. Now, on the desktop version of Instagram, you will not see the WhatsApp button, not on the desktop version, right? But on mobile, you go to the Instagram page and you'll definitely see it, right? Um, what am I missing here? To be fair, there are a lot of videos that I need to upload that I've yet to upload. I'm not gonna lie. It's a work in progress, and I'm not going to beat myself up. I'm giving myself grace, right? So, by the way, feel free to come over here and leave me a review, right? In fact, there's something that I'm going to be doing called Freebie Fridays, right? Actually, what I want to do with Freebie Fridays is make those well, make it a combination of face to face and live meetups. So therefore, anybody that's interested in coming to my class, definitely you meet with me on a Friday, and you know, I try my best to engender the confidence in what it is that I have available, and then you can make a decision on the basis of that. Um, I would like to do that both for first person tutor and we still learn. Um, Naturally, I mean, I'm almost biting off more than I can chew because with we still learn. The idea is that it's a community, it's a collective, so therefore I should not be the only teacher, right? I should not be the only one, right? However, until I can get the consistent support and the consistent presence of everyone involved, I am going to, shoulder quite a bit of the work myself, even if it means I am a voice in the video just promoting what is happening going forward, right? I made quite a few videos where my face was shown, but for the sake of giving my colleagues a chance to show their face and hear their voices, then we'll have a little bit more of that on We Still Learn, right? So in order to learn from me directly, right? If I'm your first choice as a teacher, your first choice as a tutor, you go to first person tutor, which is myself. And if you want to learn from the team, right, you will definitely go to We Still Learn, where we don't specialize in STEM or STEAM, we specialize in STEEP, which means students, teachers, and enthusiastically energetic parents. There you go. Right? What else am I doing now? Let's come back over here. All right. Yeah, I mean, I guess what I'm trying to do now is just prove to you that, oh wow, yeah, I need to do something about these. Maybe I uploaded them with the intention of re-uploading them later. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, eight new videos with no title on them. All right, that's interesting. I bet if I scroll a little bit too far, look at what they go tell me. Oh, oh no, they didn't. Okay, so they're only allowing me to see the first 12 videos. That's not bad, right? Yeah. No, mind you. Yeah, the silly me. What I actually should have done here is I should have a Google form on the page, because I mean, you already know how to find the TikTok. So I don't even need to put it in the Instagram. I just need to put the Google form. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the Google form on my Instagram and on the TikTok as well. Um, yeah, Instagram and TikTok. Is there anywhere else? Nah, nah, I think that will do. Although it, I mean, yeah, yeah, just to simplify things, honestly. So that's not bad. Yeah, I like how this looks. This looks a lot neater than I give myself credit for. Um, yeah, I feel like there's a lot of chess matches that I've yet to upload. Yeah, it's fine. Eventually, I'll get around to all of that. So let me close this for now. Let's go to the TikTok and see what's going on. Let's see what's happening there. Look at that. Okay, it's slowing down a little bit. Ah, oh my God, that's why. No, I realize narrated by hashtag one boss one teaching. Uh, yeah, I mean, I think I what's the word now? I brought it on myself, okay? I brought it on myself. Because I was wondering where they kept getting that information from, but I wrote it in my description, so it's not. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Um, I'm going to have a look at let me see. Yes, yes, okay. Yeah, so I'm very confident in my ability to be an instructor and coach for chess. I would say personally though that I have a different philosophy and approach as to how I go about. I mean, sure, there are certain things that most chess coaches have in common. Um, but sometimes there's this, I want to say, excessive emphasis on, I mean, yes, you want to give your students the best habits, the best routine, the best advice in terms of avoiding blunders and that sort of thing. Um, However, I despise the idea of playing in a formulaic way because that will run you into a bit of trouble when you encounter an unorthodox individual that forces you to play a game that makes you rather uncomfortable. And that is something that you have to condition yourself for. You have to mentally condition yourself for those that are going to use openings that violate the principles. They're going to put the queen out early. They're going to not fight for the center at the beginning of the game. They're going to go, you know, for the G and the H file, or the A and the B file, and then completely forget about the center and then start piling on eventually, but they don't prioritize it first. They switch the order, and then before you know it, they have control over the board in a way that makes you rather uncomfortable. And then the only way you can get to your opponent is by making a sacrifice that breaks the pawn chain. So it's a lot, especially when you're not thinking that you would have to make that sort of judgment call, right? And of course, there's the whole psychology of dealing with the different time controls, which funny enough, I might actually make a skit about that, to be fair. Like, I might make a skit where the different time controls are arguing with each other. So, bullet is going to be considered the least um skillful aspect of chess, right? Um, so the idea is that each of the time controls are going to be arguing with each other, right? So it's going to be bullet, it's going to be blitz, it's going to be rapid, and then lastly classical, right? I'm sure that classical is anything beyond 30 minutes. So 30 minutes up, right? Um and of course your, which is strange, rapid games even include 30-minute games. As strange as that sounds. So the I think the this well, I think you have 10 minutes flat, 15 plus 10-second increment, and a 30-minute game. But as far as I'm concerned, that's the beginning of classical, right? But yes, as much as I teach chess, I also teach mathematics. So hence my acronym, making abundant tangible habits, right? Yeah. Anyway, I've rambled. I've rambled quite a bit. Let's see. So we had the Facebook, we looked at that. Instagram, we looked at that. TikTok, we looked at that. And would you know it? That's called the FIT. So check out the fit. Check out the fit. Um, yeah, and the funny thing is, I don't even need to put, like, I don't even know why I put the number. The number don't make a difference because the WhatsApp number is literally in the Facebook and Instagram, so I can even delete that. Yeah, there's a lot of work for me to do. There's a lot of work for me to do. So I think that's it. I mean, the only other thing I could do is show you my LinkedIn page, but that's completely irrelevant right now. I mean, yeah, that's for like networking and people who want to work with me and that sort of thing, you know. But for those that want to just work with me as parent and student, everything you need is right here. You go to the YouTube, you click on the blue link, it takes you to this page that we're looking at right here, right? So again, here's the running order. We'll go right here. We'll click on what's in blue, right? When we click on that, it takes us over here. When we get over here, we scroll down, we go to this page if we want to WhatsApp me, this page for the same reason, and this to just check out whenever I am going live, because I go TikTok live sometimes. Well, not sometimes. I'm going to actually generate a proper schedule so that there's no guessing, right? Definitely have to do that. Yeah, I'm going to have to generate a proper timetable. Just get up as early as I can, really. In fact, one of the things that I actually want to do is I want to go through chess puzzles, right? I have an app on my tablet called Chess Coach, and it's quite a bit of material on it. I'd actually wanted to record the solutions that I'd been working on, but yeah, that hasn't worked out as feasibly as I would have liked. So the other fun thing is that you can actually view this in WhatsApp. So you have that choice as well. So you don't only get to go here, but you can actually go into the WhatsApp channel itself. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make the WhatsApp channel a place where I make announcements. So anybody that wants to find out what is going on in any of the pages, whether it be first person tutor, we still a learn, all announcements will be in the WhatsApp channel. So yeah, I think we didn't do too bad a job here. I don't think so. I really don't think so. I don't I wouldn't think, right? And I mean, this is just me doing it for the fun of it. Right? Oh, look at that. I had to mute myself. Because if I didn't mute myself, it would be a double feedback loop, right? Oh, all right. No, I have to get. I have to come out. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, it's going to be a nested loop, right? But yes, you can. Oh, look at that. Whoa, I've actually put up quite a lot of chess on the YouTube. Look at that. Wow. Yeah. And in their past live streams. No, these live streams in particular, I did them on Zoom back when I had Zoom Pro. And I'm going to, I'm going to fix that problem, right? I have to at some point get back into using Zoom Pro. I personally believe that if you're going to pay for a subscription, just pay for the yearly because the monthly thing is just ridiculous, right? It just is. It's just not fun. All right, let me scroll down a little further. Really? That's not what I thought I was going to see. Yeah. I don't feel like customizing my channel in front of you. I'll have to deal with that as, yeah. All right, so that's it. I don't think there's anything else I have to explore, right? I am hoping that, in fact, to be fair, I don't need to live stream that. I don't think so. What I will do is make a recording and then I guess if I feel like it, I'll play the recording. I can do that. Um, but yeah, I feel like the good thing is that Zoom allows you to record your videos even if you don't have Zoom Pro. Yeah. So anyhow, this was I'm hoping this was an informative tutorial, right? So again, once we're here, click on this. It takes you here. If you're interested, click on this, or this. Anytime I'm going TikTok live, it's over here. To send me messages, you can do it through here or here. And if you want to actually follow the WhatsApp channel, you go here. And that's it. Right? That is it. That is it. Yeah, we've explored everything. Oh, wait. You know what? No, let me not do that. Let me not do that. Let me focus. Let me focus. I don't want to confuse anybody. All right, let me compartmentalize. So let's go here if we want to see that. Yeah. Yeah. So hopefully we all had some fun. And I like to say this. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This was First Person Tutor speaking, the voice of Bossman Teaching, and the familiar face of We Still a Learn, right? So yes. So maybe whenever maybe I'll prioritize. Anytime it is First Person Tutor, I'm going to start by saying First Person Tutor. If it's Bossman Teaching, I'll say Bossman Teaching first. And then, yeah. You see? So if I say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, this is Bossman Teaching speaking, then I'm making a Bossman Teaching post. But if I start with First Person Tutor speaking, then yes, focusing on that. Let's see what happens when I click on more. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and then you can come here and go to We Still a Learn. Look at that. Look at that. But there's also something more clever that I could use to accomplish the same. But yes. All right. So you have that. And one more link. Oh yeah. Yeah. Same thing. So this and this takes it to the same. All right. So that is all. All right. So again, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This was